After all this time, the question I still get asked more than anything is, how do you vlog daily? I mean, how do you keep up with that schedule? I do a daily live broadcast for an hour as well. And it's not easy, I can tell you that right now. I want to pull back the curtain today just a little bit to show you guys how to actually do a daily vlog. Now, my vlogging today actually started last night, because in order for me to have content to shoot today, I've got to have a pretty good idea what I want to shoot, or it's unlikely I'll get everything I need before I have to edit and go to bed. It is a long process to film every day, and while I don't plan everything out to a T, it's always nice to have a relatively good idea what my subject matter is going to be for the next day. I'm going to show you in a second exactly how I do that. So the work starts the night before because I have to have an idea for the next day. So I organize my ideas using an app called Trello. The app is super easy. You create a board. In my case, I called a board idea sheet. Then anytime throughout the day that I'm walking around and I think, that's a subject I'd like to talk about tomorrow or the next day, I'll put it in the idea sheet as a new card. Before I go to bed, I'll go into these cards and I'll kind of write out bullet points. Then I have an idea all bullet pointed out. If you do your right planning and you have your bullet points already laid out, it does make it a lot easier. Daily vlogging is not just vlogging about your day. Not if you want to tell a story or you actually want to do something interesting. Most people's lives just aren't that interesting. So planning something out that you want to say or do really helps in the process. So now I have my plan. As soon as the best hour of my day is finished, I look out the window and see what the weather's like. If it's raining or the weather sucks, usually I'll have to select a topic or subject matter that doesn't require me to be out and about. Sometimes this happens. You know, the weather can really get you down as a daily vlogger. It is really difficult to find interesting locations to shoot if it's raining or cold or whatever. But you do the best you can. You try to stay in action. You try to keep moving. So once I look out the window, decide whether the weather is going to be conducive to what I wanted to film, I go out and get those shots. Now this next piece could take varying amounts of time. If you have to travel long distances to your location, or you really want to shoot in multiple locations on one day that require some travel, or maybe you are going to do a collaboration with someone, these can take all day long. And luckily Trello allows you to lay out each shot if that's what you really want to do, so you know exactly what you need. When you get there, you get the shot, you check it off your Trello, boom, you move on to the next shot. It makes it really easy if you plan it out nicely. Now, of course, you can't control how long it takes to get somewhere, and if you're doing a collaboration with another person, I don't know that you really want to plan everything out in advance. You want to get there and collaborate with the other person. If you get back at 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, hey, you still got a full edit to get done. Now, I've worked through my editing process, and actually, I've gotten to be pretty good at a quick edit. Believe me, guys, sometimes we're just trying to make it look as good as it can get, because you don't always get that shot you want when you're a daily vlogger. This is the nature of life. It would be beautiful if everything was perfect, or if I could go back out there and reshoot that shot that I got, that the lighting wasn't just quite right. But as a daily vlogger, it's just kind of par for the course. Sometimes everything's not going to be perfect, and it's not going to look exactly how you want it to look, and you just got to roll with it and push that upload button. editing process can take anywhere from 2 to 6 hours. It's pretty much however long it takes. If your footage is grainy or whatever, sometimes you gotta clean it up. When you're vlogging, you don't always get perfect audio. Sometimes you gotta clean it up. If you don't get that perfect shot you want, or something about the shot that you got just doesn't work, sometimes there's lots of editing involved to try to make it work, or try to make it happen, or try to complete your story. Once you're done editing, it's thumbnail and titling time. And of course, if you have a detailed description of what is in your video, that always helps. And then of course, those nasty tags that everyone wants to put in those videos. Finding tags that might be relevant to your daily vlog can be a difficult grind. But there are lots of tools out there like vidIQ and TubeBuddy that can help you to find tags that work for your videos. Sometimes just the thumbnail, tags, and titling can be a 2.5, 3 hour process if you're doing it right. Because let's face it, the thumbnail and the titling are the advertisement for your video. And there's no point in putting in 20 hours of work on a video that no one's ever gonna see. Once you get your systems in place, you can actually do a daily vlog on a relatively comfortable schedule. It just takes a lot of planning and a little bit of experience on how to do it. The most important thing that I would tell any vlogger, daily or otherwise, is that good quality planning is the way to go. The more you plan out what you want to do, the easier it is to get everything in the can and get your stuff shot. And that makes the edit a heck of a lot easier as well, because you already know what you got. So I hope this information was interesting and fun, and at least gives you a little bit of background about what it takes to be a daily vlogger, or really any kind of vlogger if that's what you want to do. Do me a big favor, guys. Go out there, find your adventure. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. There is a tier on Patreon that is available. Every month you'll get me editing a vlog, and I will upload all the source files up there and walk you through the entire editing process. You'll get to see exactly how I edit, how I make the decisions on what I edit, why I make those decisions. You can actually use the source files that I give you for the exact same vlog and follow along. Edit it yourself. What you will learn is how you edit fast